Hello. Wait. What is they say whenever you go into Hogwarts for the first time? When they welcome the new students? What do they say?
Freaking welcome new students to Hogwarts.
Okay. Welcome, new students, to Hogwarts.
That's it.
That's all you gave me. So, today, we're talking about Stranger Things Season 4.
Nope.
Just kidding. It's actually just Harry Potter. All things Harry Potter.
Yeah, I still am a big Harry Potter fan, but my preteen years and high school years was if you knew me then, my whole life was only Harry Potter.
Yeah. Pretty
I
much.
was actually obsessed.
I mean, this whole entire uniform goes together and it's all his. I'm not a Slytherin. I'm literally an imposter today.
Yeah. Because she doesn't have a single Harry Potter piece of clothing.
It's really funny that that's so baffling to you.
Because, I don't know, I feel like if you like a franchise, you at least have one
I told you I have scrunchies.
t-shirt or something.
Well, Harry Potter has never been my thing. It's been my mom's thing. And I've indulged. But I'm going to be so honest. I never really liked watching the movies. Because when we watched the movies, we would watch all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I would get bored after a while. Because I started from a young age.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would get bored. And then I kind of associated it with being bored. However, that's not to say I don't really like the magic of the universe. It's just the first movie itself gives me PTSD. And so whenever I watch it, I just think about having to watch all the movies.
Right.
So, but I enjoy going to the Wizarding World, and I do enjoy the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you enjoy the aesthetic of, but you don't like it. Like many franchises.
Yeah. I can appreciate why people love it so much.
But you don't like it. You just like the idea of liking it.
Maybe. But I do like it. I don't love it the way that many people in my life do.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think it's probably just a comparison thing.
Probably.
If I was just in a room of people who have never talked about Harry Potter before, then you would think that I was really into it, because...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let's get into our dumb ideas and then talk a little more about Harry Potter.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, so my dumb idea is... Well, I'm trying to think... Okay, here's just an actual, just straight up, just dumb thing I've done, because I had another one planned, but... Last night I was making a quesadilla for myself. And I got out the pan, I got out the tortilla, I put it out, I got out the cheese. And then when I started putting the cheese all on the tortilla, and I put the cheese away, I realized... This is actually crazy how long it took me to realize this. I put all the cheese on the package of tortillas.
That's unbelievable.
That was sitting directly next to my tortilla. Now, to be fair, my tortilla wasn't on a plate.
Oh, never is. You never use plates.
Yeah, it was just on the, island, on the counter. So, it wasn't that different to look at it. I mean, there was plastic and a big, tall stack of them, but... Well, it wasn't that big of a stack. So, yeah, it was very similar, except for one was in a package and one wasn't.
Right.
So then I just put all the cheese on my other tortilla.
That's actually insane.
Yeah, it happens. And yours?
I guess I have one that I just thought of now.
Okay.
So last night I was like waiting for the video to export, and it started at 9, and it usually takes forever, and there's 2 angles in the last episode, so it's gonna take extra time.
Mm-hmm.
So I was expecting to be up really late, so I was just sitting in my bed watching TV and waiting, and then it was like around 12 a.m. that I like had got up to go to like the bathroom, and then I came to check on it, and it was only at like 63%. So it was like, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back, and then like literally like 15 minutes later, I heard it start playing, and I was like, that's weird. So I went in there, and then I like did all the stuff. So like was done like around like 12:30 or something.
Really?
And so then I went back to my room,
Mm-hmm.
and the dumb idea is I then stayed up till like 2 a.m.
When you didn't have to.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I was... The crazy part is I was literally like so upset and exhausted, and I was like, I just want to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second I like was done like uploading them,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, anyways, I'm gonna go watch more, like 5 more episodes of my show.
Because you had to, and now it's a
Yeah.
choice.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you had the comfort of knowing you didn't have to wake up as early today.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I did when I got home? Because I was equally as tired and wanted to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I went home and I turned on YouTube because that's, you know, how you go to sleep. And I saw the cast of Hamilton performing Hamilton at the White House. So I watched that.
The whole thing.
It wasn't the whole thing. It was like the first song. But then after that video was another recommended video of them singing other songs. So I was like, did they just do the whole show?
Interesting.
Which they might have, but it would be extra interesting because they weren't like performing, they were just singing. So they were just like standing in a line singing the song.
Mm.
So if they did like the whole show like that,
Yeah.
that would be crazy. But it was interesting. It was very... I mean, it was Hamilton, so...
Mm-hmm.
It was weird to see them out of character, but also in character.
Mm-hmm.
Because they weren't in costumes or anything.
Yeah. Anyways, back to Harry Potter. I got this. I'm a Slytherin, for those of you who want to know. I'm like gonna allow myself, because I haven't like geeked out on Harry Potter in probably a few years.
Oh, yeah.
So like I'm gonna like fully just like unload. Like I'm just gonna like release the beast. if you
Right,
will.
right. I'm ready. And you guys better get ready, too.
Yeah. Hopefully I have a lot to say.
I feel you will.
But I'm a Slytherin, and well, whenever okay, let's go all the way back to the beginning. So whenever I first, like, I always kind of like knew about like what Harry Potter was, you know,
Mhm.
and in my mind it was taught, I don't know if that's like the right word, to like be like bad, because it's like witchcraft and stuff.
Right, right.
Because there was like a really random small period where like we were like super strict on like you're not allowed to watch anything with magic or like anything that could even possibly remotely be considered bad, we weren't allowed to watch.
We were like from like a Christian point of view.
Mm-hmm.
We were never really like that with like magic and stuff. We just were told when we were like playing Harry Potter, we were just told to remember the difference between playing and like reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we weren't even allowed to play like we had magic.
Wow.
Wait, we might have been.
Oh.
Because, like, how could anyone just stop someone from playing? Anyways, but that was, like, a really random, like, small period of time. And then, like, that went away. Like, kind of within a few years. So I know that I actually don't know when Marcy started watching it or watched it or anything, because I know Kelsey, my oldest sister, was the one who wanted me to watch it. I was like probably 10 or 11 when I first watched it.
Really?
I think. I know it was in this house that we live in right now. But I remember specifically we were on our way home from like my grandparents. I think it was like dark out and stuff. And I guess we were like planning on going home to like watch a movie all together. And Kelsey was like, "Oh, we should watch Harry Potter." And then I was like against it. I was like, "No, I don't want to watch that." And she was like, "Yes, like I want you to watch it. It's gonna be so good." And I was like, "No." And then we got home, and we watched the first movie, and then the second, and then the third, and then the fourth. And
wow.
like it was like
consecutive.
and it was like already nighttime and stuff. Wow. And like one by one, my family kept like leaving, and then I think it was just like me and my mom and Kelsey who got it all the way through. Well, to the fourth one, and then my mom was like, "All right, we're going to bed," and I was like, "No."
No.
Because like the fourth one is such a cliffhanger. Because like Voldemort's back and stuff, but that was like I was so against watching Harry Potter, but then like I watched them, and then I was like, "Wow, this is amazing." And I can't remember if I knew. I'm sure I knew that books existed. Like the Harry Potter books.
Yeah.
But I've never been like the biggest reader. I love like the aesthetic and like vibe of reading a book.
Mm-hmm.
And I do read more than most, I think.
It's
but, like,
just a lot easier to watch a movie than it is to read a book.
Oh, yeah. I think I... Okay, here's something funny. I read the first book, like, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, I was, like, getting the books, like, for, like, Christmas and, like, birthday, like, from my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell people that I read them. When I did not read them. And so...
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah. And so... yeah, that's it. Like, I told
Did
everyone...
anybody ever, like, quiz you on it?
No.
Or, like, did that ever make a predicament where someone would talk about something from the book and you didn't know what they were talking about?
No. Because no one I knew also read the books.
I see. But have you read them now?
Yes.
All of them?
Like, I said that I had read all of them except for the last one because for some reason it took me forever for anyone to get me the last book. So I
Weird.
literally had to get it myself. And I was like, okay, literally rude. Oh, okay.
Weird.
I think I did actually read all of the 6th book.
Random.
I think it's because, one, I was randomly like, oh, I'm kind of want to read.
Mm-hmm.
So I started reading it. And then I was like, I want the last book. And my mom was like, well, you have to finish the 6th one to get the 7th. And then I was like, oh, okay. And so then I actually like read it. And still I got it myself because no one got it
Because no
for
one
me.
wanted to get it for you. Interesting.
But then I got the 7th book. And then it was... I feel like it might have been during quarantine that... I could be wrong, but I think so. That Kelsey started reading the books.
Mm-hmm.
I think she had already read them, but I can't remember that either. But she started borrowing my books. That's how I know this. And then, so she was reading the first one. And then she'd read all of the first one. And then she started on the second one. And then Marcy was like, oh, I want to read them too. And so then she started reading the first one. And then I was like, well, they're both reading Harry Potter. And so then we had a second copy of the second one because I still had it from whenever I first ever borrowed it from my aunt.
Oh.
So then I started reading the second book because
Not
I had already read the first book.
Okay, you hadn't read the books until quarantine?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That feels so out of character in the sense, in the Harry Potter sense, but in the reading sense, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like, not. You're all about doing everything in its entirety.
Yeah.
So it's really surprising to me that you didn't like complete the set by reading the books.
Yeah, I know.
And let alone reading them out of order. Because you read the 6th book before you read the second book,
Mm-hmm.
which it also feels very weird
Yeah.
to me. So
It's very strange. But then all of us started reading like all the Harry Potter books during quarantine, like kind of together, but like in separate places and stuff.
mm-hmm.
So I think that, I swear, having someone else read the same thing you're reading really helps me, at least. Like whenever it's like a
Like
event.
FOMO? Event.
Whenever
yeah.
it's like like it's a group activity that we're all reading this. And like, I don't know, it's just fun
Yeah.
that way. Because then you're like experiencing it with someone.
I see what you mean.
I think, like, I really like believe that my love language is just like quality time, or in that realm, because like I hate doing anything by myself. I think the only things I prefer to do alone is like watch TV and write.
That's fun.
Yeah, because like everything else, like I like feel like I need to experience it with someone else.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm so like, I don't know that I've felt like I needed to before, but I've definitely had times where I've been doing something by myself and I'm like, man, I really wish someone else was experiencing this with me.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like riding my bike. It's like a really
Right.
nice night outside.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like, I wish I was not alone right now.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, that's when I first actually read the books,
I did not know that
was during quarantine.
because I remember when that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because you like told me, but I don't think you told me it was your first time reading the books.
I didn't tell anyone. It was my first time reading the books.
This is you're coming out right now
Yeah.
and saying that was your first time reading the books.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But like, if you really look at the context, I did start talking about it even more after that.
Well, I mean, but that would make sense anyway because it's like refreshed.
Yeah.
So it really didn't raise any red flags.
But like, I didn't like you. Probably, if you saw me, you couldn't even think that anyone could like Harry Potter more. And then whenever I read the books, it like literally exploded.
Have
even
you
bigger.
seen those like Harry Potter like YouTubers? Like where not like the ones that you have talked about, but like there's different ones. I watched a few with Carly before where it's like their whole entire like house is Harry Potter themed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're British, so that's even more Harry Potter. And like all their videos are of them in like their robes and stuff. But you can like that's totally fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like indulge in that's so fun.
Yeah.
And you can like collect all the houses because there's like a channel for like each house.
Yeah.
And that's just all their content is just
I pretty much
Harry Potter.
only consumed Harry Potter. Anything. Like,
That's actually bizarre to me. I feel like I would go crazy.
obviously I liked other things, but like my room was Harry Potter. Like all of my like YouTube that I watched was like usually like Harry Potter YouTubers, like just watching them unbox Harry Potter collectibles.
Wow.
Yeah, I was literally obsessed. But getting back to the houses, whenever I like before I like took the like real like Harry Potter thing on like the website and stuff, I took others and I had always got Hufflepuff. So
That's me. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Yeah. So like I was always like, oh, I'm a Hufflepuff. And then whenever people started being like, oh, but you didn't even take the real quiz, like you don't actually know what you are, and I was like, oh. So then I got on the real, like the Pottermore or whatever it's called now. I think it's called different. But I got on there and I took it and I got a Slytherin. And I think at the time, like that was like the most baffling thing that could have ever happened. Because I was like, I'm not a Slytherin.
Yeah, they're the bad guys. Of course.
Yeah, especially to the person who's only watched the movies.
Right.
Because in the books, it's definitely more like character
Balance.
development and like stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like you know that it's not only bad. But the movie is very much like Slytherins are bad. And that's
Yeah.
it. But I remember being like, that can't be right, and also excited to like tell everyone that I'm a Slytherin because like that's so like different.
Mm.
And I was like, this is so fun. So then, yeah, that's it. I did take it another time, like a few years after that, and I got like a Ravenclaw, and I was like, what the hell? But I'm sticking with Slytherin. That's what I
would
resonate
put
with
you
the
in
most.
Yeah. And at the end of the day,
It doesn't.
you can just kind of choose what you want.
And that's basically like how it works, anyways. Like
Because all the
you-
questions are very.
Well, not even that. Like in like the real wizarding like world, like
Oh yeah,
you kind
yeah.
of choose in your brain, because like it's not a you fit in this stereotype. It's a what do you value in life.
Mm,
That's how the Sorting Hat chooses.
that makes sense.
It's like, do you value like bravery? Like, do you want that bravery? That's why Neville was put in Gryffindor, because he wants, like, he values bravery.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he doesn't show it all the time doesn't mean that he's
Yeah.
in the wrong house or something. It's just like he strives for that. So that's how you get chosen.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't really think about it like that. I remember whenever I took the test and I got Hufflepuff, every single time I'm taking the test, I've gotten Hufflepuff, by the
I
way.
mean, there's literally not a
Like-
single other house that I could even put you in ever.
There is no, like, not even all the fake quizzes, all the times I took the official one because, like, my account
Yeah.
got
every
lost or
time.
something. Every single time it's a Hufflepuff. And so at the beginning, I was like 12, and I was like, this sucks. I hate this. This is like the worst house, you know?
Yeah.
They're like freaking wimps, and they're not, you know, because they're not the brave ones, they're not the smart ones, they're not the evil ones.
They're just the nice ones.
They're just there. And so I remember being so upset and sad because like I felt left out and stuff.
Mm.
And then I met you.
Wow.
Okay. And then you were like, what house are you in? And I'm like, Hufflepuff. And you're like, what? And I'm like, Hufflepuff. And then like I did not ever want to tell you, but I did. And then you like had these like the Slytherin flag up like in your room and stuff. And you were like, Anna, why don't you have anything of your house? And I'm like, 'cause. And then you gave me this speech. You gave me a speech about like being proud of the house you're in.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
and like you were really into it. And honestly,
I don't even remember this.
like it gave me like motivation, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, like you were like preaching self-acceptance. Like it was crazy. You were like, that's just who you are. You can't choose it, and Hufflepuffs aren't bad, and you make it what you want it to be, and like all this stuff like that. And it was actually crazy because that was a pivotal moment
Wow.
in my life, because immediately after that conversation, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm freaking Hufflepuff.
Whoa. I can't believe Wow.
It's crazy that Harry Potter did that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that you were like so into Harry Potter that you were telling me to be proud of myself.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's honestly, that's
Amazing.
great. That's great. Because then after that, I had a little Hufflepuff banner in my room. It was small, but only because I didn't really.
Yeah.
That's just what I had.
Mm-hmm.
So. Also,
Wow.
I wasn't like in love with Harry Potter, like I said.
Right.
So. Mhm.
I will say that's just so Slytherin of me.
That's so you, of you,
Yeah.
to just be like.
I don't doubt that for a second. I just don't even remember that.
Yeah.
happening.
No, I definitely do. We were like. I think, you know what I think actually happened? I think we were taking the quiz again, like in my kitchen. And like, I got Hufflepuff and I was like sad about it again. And you were like, stand up for yourself and stand up for your house.
That's crazy. I was something else.
You were really into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we did that show, Puffs,
Ah, yes.
which honestly, even if I didn't like Harry Potter at all, I would still love that show.
Yeah.
Because that show isn't really Harry Potter, it just is in the same universe.
Yeah, it's a play that is a spoof of Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like there's like no like rights to it, but it's basically just it's about these Hufflepuffs during the whole entire events of the Harry Potter storyline.
And that show made my mom like being a Hufflepuff.
It made a lot of people like it.
Because my mom is a huge Potterhead as
Mhm.
well. And she didn't like being Hufflepuff for basically the same reason as me.
Mhm.
Just like, that's freaking boring. And then she watched that show and she was like, you know what? Yeah, third or nothing.
Yes. Yeah. That is still literally like my favorite show I've
Oh,
ever
yeah.
done.
We had so much fun. It sucked. We had a horrible
It was
rehearsal
a
process.
rough show, but like the experience and the show itself was actually like
It all came together opening night. Like, that show was so much fun to do. It was hilarious.
I don't think I've ever had as much fun doing a show than that. Like there are other shows that I like enjoyed doing more, like slightly, but I think it's only because like it was like a musical, so like I liked to sing the songs more.
Mm-hmm.
But like Puffs was like
So sorry, I really tried.
was like my like I don't think I've had more fun doing a show than that.
Yeah, no, that was amazing.
I loved that show so much. I wish we could like do it again and again and again. Like I would do anything.
That was just like, yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this show actually in like one of our very first episodes on the podcast before we had
We talked
film.
about it in like no, we were filming. It was just called Theater Kid Geek Out or whatever.
Oh.
But we were filming.
Okay.
We only had like 3 or 4 episodes that were not filmed.
Yeah, I know. I
Maybe
thought it was
even
one of
2.
those because I can like imagine the little video of just the words going of when we talked about it. Maybe we talked about it twice
I
before.
remember seeing like the thumbnail of us sitting there.
We might have talked about it twice. Or never. Only once.
We only talked about it once.
I just made that up. But yeah, that was a good show. I think that show probably made me more into Harry Potter because I don't think I was so much before that show.
Mm-hmm.
But also just you existing because you love to like project your interests onto other people and get them involved as well, which is great.
It goes back to the I want to experience it with someone.
Yeah, and you don't want anyone to be left out because you're like, this is the best thing in the world, and
Yeah.
you need to like feel this.
Mm-hmm. I love to get people involved,
Yeah.
which is good, I guess. So
Yeah. It's great. But I've never read the books. I started reading the first book when I was really young, but I didn't like it. I did not get past the second chapter. So I was just bored.
actually, you did because we did a
Oh yeah.
English class together.
We had
where
an
we
entire
Harry Potter.
year of school that was Harry Potter themed.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that insane?
Wow, I was crazy.
We're homeschooled for
Yeah.
extra context.
We were homeschooled.
We actually just went to Hogwarts.
and we begged our parents to do a semester like together
It was just one semester?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
because we like did like a co-op and then we didn't want to do the co-op anymore and we were like, but can we do our school like the same curriculums but together and like do school together?
Yeah.
And like we like begged them and they were like, I guess.
Yeah, so we did some classes at my house, some classes at his house.
Yeah, I think we pretty much only did it at your house.
No, we did biology at your house. Or was that a different year?
No, we only did it at your house.
We did biology at your house with your mother. Or was that was the same year because we watched those videos?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we went to the park and like identified leaves and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did biology here.
Hmm.
We did chemistry at my house or whatever other science because we did like experiments and stuff. And we were
That
pretending
must have
like
been another year then.
okay. Because why would we do two sciences?
Yeah.
It must have been another year, but then also, why would we have been doing school together? But maybe it was just the same semester, like same year, different semester, and we just dropped the whole everything else together.
But anyways, I am always one for a theme, and always one to like just completely go for the aesthetic.
Yeah, for sure.
And so like I always had like a little like school year like theme, but like this was the biggest one because like well one it was the most special semester because like we were doing school like together and like on our own kind of thing. So I was like, we're gonna like literally freaking go all out, and it's gonna like we're going to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And I literally like wrapped my books in Hogwarts school, like Hogwarts class book textbooks.
Yeah, that's like you drew them, or you printed it out.
It was like just sheets of paper that I would write on.
Yeah. That's what I was imagining, but I didn't know if I was just completely made that up. But I remember that.
Yeah.
Like we were going to Hogwarts that year, and I'm sure both of our parents were like, "What are these kids doing?"
I mean, I'm sure they were like, as long as they're getting it done.
We were doing school.
I'm pretty sure I even made our like schedule.
Yeah, because you were like the freaking principal that year.
Yeah. And I was freaking. That was probably the most school you've ever done in your life. I'm not even gonna. Like, I genuinely think that semester, you've probably never done more schoolwork.
Don't call me out like that.
Don't even deny it.
I'm not gonna deny it. I mean, like, you mean like per semester?
What do you mean?
Because, like, yeah, I never really was very good at sticking to, like, a schedule or anything. But it probably was due to, like, two things. One, I was held accountable because you were coming over, so we had to do it. And two, it was fun. It was Harry Potter. We were going to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
So, of course, I was going to do school every single day. Or every other day.
It was, like, 2 days a week that
Met up.
that I came to your house. And I remember it was, like, early and stuff, and, like, my mom would drop me off.
Yeah. Like, before work?
Oh, it was... It might have been that she was on her way to go teach at the co-op that we did go to. And so she would just drop me off at your house.
Yeah.
And, like, on her way there.
That's so fun. And I remember you would be, like, wearing clothes and stuff, and I would be in my pajamas. Like, you would, like, look all nice, and then I was, like, wearing my pajamas.
As nice as freaking whatever, 14.
Your basketball shorts and just a t-shirt. And then I would be wearing the same thing, but, like, way baggier, and my hair would be down, like... Except it was, like, this, because it was ratted. So... Oh my gosh, nobody imagined that in your head.
Yeah. But I remember that my favorite character, like, from watching the movies was... I think I always said it was, like, Neville. Like, why did I say that? That's such a random character. But then whenever I read the books, my favorite character became Ron.
I like Ron.
Ron, I think, is like still like my favorite character specifically, and I think pretty much kind of only like book Ron. Because he's actually like the best character.
I heard that they gave that like in the movie was a lot more like each person was like one character trait, kind of.
Yeah.
And the book was more spread out.
Yeah, they kind of like gave a lot of Ron's actual like intelligent lines to Hermione.
Mm-hmm.
And so like Ron was basically the only, like his character in the movie was just being the best friend, comedic relief.
Right.
And then Hermione was just the smart one,
Mm-hmm.
and Harry was the main character, chosen one. But like in the books, like all of them have all like their moments, and like they are very human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think there for a little bit, maybe not your favorite character, but you really liked Luna. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like you would talk about her like a lot for like the time.
Yeah, I like her.
And she's fun.
I also like Ginny.
Oh, I forget about her.
Many people do who like book. Okay, this is so crazy because like this is the only time that I ever get to be like, well, in the books,
Yeah.
because like I don't read books. But like in the books, it genuinely is like actually so different.
Yeah.
It's like the same
That's so
storyline,
interesting.
but a different universe kind of thing.
That's so weird. Because that's weird because of how many people like the books and the movies at the same time. Because usually, if someone's a fan of the books and then a movie is that unfaithful, they get really upset and don't like them.
Well, it's not. I think it's different in an okay way. Because, like, I still love the movies and I still love the books.
Right. No, yeah.
And, like, people who've read the books first still love the movies. It's just, like, they're different in ways that it's, like, doesn't really matter. Because they still stay true to the storyline in the books. It's just, like, small details that they're like, oh, that was different in the books. It's not like I can't believe they changed that. It's literally the most terrible thing they could have ever done.
Right. That's true.
It's just like not end of the world changes that they made.
Oh, I was gonna say something. Too bad.
But yeah, I was like obsessed with collecting like wands. I wanted every single wand that they could have ever made.
I'm getting so many flashbacks right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going back in time for realsies.
My mind was always on Harry Potter mode. Like, I would use Harry Potter in, like, just any conversation, probably.
Did you ever make them into Sims?
Uh,
Because, like, I feel like that would be your two obsessions, like, combined. Like, if you made a...
I'm sure I
Potter world.
did, but I don't think I ever, like, played them because I couldn't get them, like, exactly right.
You couldn't make them wizards?
Yeah,
Oh, like,
that, and
their
because I
outfits.
couldn't get their outfits correct.
That's true.
Do you remember my Harry Potter themed birthday party?
Yes. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Because you made each room in your house a different common room.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
And it was a set.
Yeah. This was the Gryffindor common room, of course, was this room, and it was the best of all of them
It really was.
because it was its own room, and you were able to gut this room and make it
Completely.
exactly what you wanted. Whereas the other ones was like in the living room, in the kitchen, like you had other obstacles.
Yeah. This, like, literally, this room was like transformed into like a Gryffindor common room, and it was crazy.
I love when you can have that one room in your house that serves a purpose and is a room, but you have the ability to take the stuff out and just completely use it for whatever you need.
Yeah.
Like, I literally love when there's rooms like that, because then your
Mhm.
parties can be crazy.
Yeah, literally. But I like went all out for that birthday party. It was so freaking fun. Like each
Oh my gosh, I just remembered, because I forgot that I helped you do that, and I remembered that I made fireplaces for each
yeah.
of the rooms, so you could put a TV in the
Well, you
fireplace.
only made them for two.
Two of them. Okay, two of them.
Because there was this room, which was the Gryffindor common room, and each. Oh wait, no, I don't think the kitchen did. But anyways, uh, like wow, I'm just like remembering all of the things I did. It was like like detailed, like
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um, and then my room was the Ravenclaw common room because like I had so many blue things in there, so I was like,
Your
might as well.
walls.
My walls were like kind of like a
I know,
teal, I
but
don't
they were
know.
still blue though. They're like a bluish teal.
And the kitchen was like Hufflepuff common room, and then the living room was the Slytherin common room.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, I should have probably made Slytherin one of my room or this room, because then it would have been the better area.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, the living room is going to be the Slytherin common room because it's the biggest room, and then like I'm a Slytherin and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
You didn't know how awesome the Gryffindor was about
yeah,
to be.
it was actually amazing, and I did not want to take it down. Because
Yeah, it stayed up for a while, didn't it?
not really.
Oh. Like at least a couple days.
Maybe.
I feel like that's a while.
But like I went to my sister Kelsey's house around the time, and she had like a candle collection, and like we smelled all the candles and like chose which candle, like we literally made like scents for each room, and we were like, oh, this one smells like this would be like the Slytherin common room. And like we had each like you brought
Yeah.
your house's like Alexa system
Yeah.
here so that each room could also have its own music playing.
Yeah.
Like it was set. Like you walked into a room and you were in
Yeah,
that,
you were transported.
in that place.
Yeah.
That was probably my best themed birthday party.
I would say decorations go Hufflepuff from least decorated to most decorated
At my party or
at your party. Would go Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, then Gryffindor.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hufflepuff, I think it was just like I think you just put up like the banner,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe like a stuffed animal or something. Because we were like using the kitchen, like you couldn't really do too much.
I know there was a
But
like
also,
I grabbed like things that looked like they were from each house. So there was like a tea set station, and like there was like
oh my gosh,
books, and there were like the food obviously, and then I had got this yellow like table cloth and draped it on
I'm starting to
the
remember.
ceiling,
Yeah.
and we moved the table so it would feel like a little different at least. And
No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and
That's
then the
a lot more than a
living
stuffed animal.
room, the Slytherin common room, had our lizard in there. Like I literally moved the lizard into there.
Yeah, because of course the lizard has to be in Slytherin.
Mm-hmm. And There were a few more things in there.
There was...
We were, like, barely in that room.
Yeah. There was, like, a skull in there.
Mm-hmm.
I have, like, videos that
Yeah.
were sent. There was wands in there. There was wands in each room. You would put... Because you made wands. So you had...
I was
an
about to start talking about that.
immense collection. So we can get into that in a moment.
Yeah.
So there was like wands, like everyone who was in that house, their wand would be like in that room.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And then
In the Ravenclaw and Gryffindor corner, we had chess sets.
mm,
And those little wooden side tables that we used to have.
yes. And then in Ravenclaw there was a
We moved my bed to, like, the center of the room, like, against it, and, like, made it look like a couch.
oh yeah, I remember that. There was like a corkboard in there,
Mm-hmm.
and you like had to find. There was like scavenger
Oh,
hunts.
that was in each room.
I
Each
was
room
just
there
kind of
was a
remembering
scavenger
that as I was saying that. Yeah, all of the rooms had a scavenger hunt, which is so fun.
hunt. Mm-hmm.
And then the Gryffindor, there was like, you like put up sheets along the walls to change the color of the walls. You had none of the original furniture was in the room,
Mm-mm. Well, it was behind a sheet,
but it wasn't like visible.
yeah.
And there was like a big mirror, I feel like I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, right there above, like, it looked like a vanity because it was on
Mhm.
the dresser. And there was, of course, the fireplace with the TV behind it playing fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was just... That's mostly what I can remember. But I know it wasn't just
Yeah.
those two things.
But going back to the wand
Mhm.
making thing, yeah. Like, I remember that how that started was I was at my grandparents' house, and I think I just, like, wanted to do a craft. And so, like, they showed me things that they had, and they had this long wooden dowel, and I don't even know how my brain got there, but, like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a wand. And so then I made, like, 3 wands at my grandparents' house, and I was like, that was so fun. And they were, like, on the thicker side, and then I was like, I want to make more, but I want them to be thinner. So then I, like, got thinner wooden dowels on my own, and I was like a freaking hot glue master.
Yeah, I remember. Like, you were... That it was like the Wild West up in there with the hot glue gun. You were like, you're like gluing sticks left and right.
Yeah. That was, yeah, I should make a wand again soon. That was fun. I still have, like, all of the ones I didn't sell.
I remember
or
you
give
would
away.
you would make them for like everyone in your life, and you would make custom wands that you were like, this is what your wand is. and then you would be like, here.
Yeah.
You were like
wow.
Ollivander for real.
I was literally Ollivander.
I
crafted
how
wands.
many wands do you think you
I
made in your
over-
lifetime? Just take a guess.
Realistically, like, maybe in the 40s or 50s.
No. Really?
I mean, thinking of the wands I have now.
You made all the wands for Puffs.
True.
You made wands for Sleeping Beauty for the fairies. You made my entire family a wand each. You made
Maybe like 60.
I think at least 100.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Because I have the majority of the wands I made. And I can hold them all in my hands.
There's no way.
Yeah.
You've made me at least 4.
I know I've
Like
made.
outside of the other ones I previously mentioned.
That's why I'm saying the majority of the wands I have created, I still have and can hold them in both my hands like this.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, that plus all the things that can't be over like 60, because that would be
I feel like that's
unrealistic.
just such a small number. Cause you were just like always.
Yeah, I was freaking always making a wand.
Yeah, so I feel like 60 is such a low number. That's just like what you did was make wands.
I don't
And
know.
we did it for your birthday party. We all made a wand.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, I had like a
there
whole.
was at least 20 people in that cast. At least there was like 30 people in
Yeah, there was
Puffs.
a lot of people.
And you made each of them wands, and some people got 2 wands because they had multiple characters.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's like and on top of all of them that you made before that for yourself, for your family, ones that maybe broke and you had to remake them and you don't have them anymore. I don't know. Maybe not 100, but I feel like 60 is such a low number.
In the 60s.
61.
But anyways, yeah, I remember making all those wands, and I would like, because like I would cut them, and then I would sand them to the point, and then I would paint the base color of what it was, and then I would hot glue designs on it, and like I would have like little things that I could like attach to it, and
Yeah, I remember you had yourself a little bag that had all your supplies in it. It was like green.
mm-hmm. And I had like a little shop on like Facebook that I would then sell the wands that I made on.
Right.
And I sold quite a few, but it didn't do that well. Because, like, why would anyone want a handmade, like, Harry Potter wand from
Yeah.
a 14-year-old boy?
Yeah, and how much were you selling them for?
I think they were all like $3.
Interesting.
But I remember I made only a few, like, custom wands. One was for your dad.
Mhm. That one,
And-
his is cool. It's like squared.
He still, like, has it.
Yeah. Of course he does. It's squared. It's
Mhm.
black,
Yeah.
and it's got like gold and silver like marble.
Carvings.
like marble on it.
Are there carvings on it?
Maybe. But I know my mom still has hers that you made her.
Mm-hmm.
Wesley definitely has his.
Yeah, and then during quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
I was bored. And so I made your whole family each their own custom wand.
Mm-hmm.
And I made, like, boxes to put the wands in.
Yeah. That was really cool.
And then I, like, drove. Well, I didn't drive, obviously, but, like, went to your house and left them on your.
Yeah, it was like delivered with a note,
Yeah.
completed with like a letter from.
And, like, I had a stuffed owl that delivered the wands.
That is so cute,
Yeah.
honestly. And that's just that's amazing.
I think my last wand I ever made was a Princess and the Pauper wand. It was, like, blue on the, like, blue and then, like, half pink. And then it had, like, pink butterflies on the blue part and blue butterflies, like, swirling
Were they
down.
stickers?
No.
Stamps? Or did you just paint them yourself?
No, they were, like beads that you could put on a bracelet. So they're, like, 3D life butterflies on the wand.
Oh. Maybe I don't remember that. I thought I did.
And there's glitter on it. Now I want to freaking make a wand again.
We should do that today with my mom.
Yes.
Because tomorrow
Yeah.
is Harry Potter's birthday.
In real lifetime, tomorrow's Harry Potter's birthday. So all the Harry Potter stuff needs to be happening.
Of course. And in my household, that's a holiday.
Yeah.
Where you have a marathon.
In my life, that is a holiday too. I still have like the whole Golden Trio's birthdays on my calendar. And they happen every year.
Like them. Yeah.
Yeah. Ron's is March 1st. Harry's is July 31st. And Hermione's is September 20 something.
That's actually crazy.
Or in the teens. I don't know. I know hers is.
Now, I can't judge too hard because I have the Riverdale girls' birthdays in my calendar. But
Like
it's
the
not the
actors
characters, it's the actors. Yeah.
Slightly less weird, but still the same thing.
Oh my gosh, wait. Yeah, that's actually really weird.
Yeah.
That's actually really weird.
I don't think I've ever put a
No.
celebrity.
No. That's really weird. I'm going to take them off.
It's actually more weird than mine.
But it's been like a reoccurring thing, like on my phone calendar for years, like since I was
It's weird to have
like
it
14.
now. It probably wasn't. It's
Although-
not weird to have it back then.
Yeah, because I was young and just like obsessed. I just don't acknowledge it now. It's
when
just
you're
on
a
there.
young teenager, nothing you're obsessed with is weird.
Yeah.
Because like you're a young teenager, you're gonna be obsessed with something, and that's gonna be your thing.
Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, they're still on my calendar, but only because I just haven't taken the time to take them off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't just sit there and like freaking celebrate.
Yeah. I also don't like with the Golden Trio's birthdays. I don't like anticipate it coming.
It's coming up.
Yeah, I just like see it and I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then also Back to Hogwarts is September 1st.
Right. That's also
September 21st.
Oh. Right. Okay.
One of those.
September 1st is Heather's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that weird to have a day where you're like, oh, it's Harry Potter Day, because, I mean, there's Heather's Day, there's Mean Girls Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also,
Can't believe I can't remember.
Harry Potter's birthday is a big part of the first movie.
Yeah.
So it's not like you just choose a random, it's like you just find out what his birthday is, and then everyone's just so crazy because they figured that out.
Mm-hmm. I remember whenever I figured out that Hermione's actually older than both of them.
Oh. She was already there whenever? Like she's... Oh, like older by a few months, you mean?
Like she was born in September of 1980 something. And then Ron was born in March of that following year, and then Harry was born in July of that same year as Ron.
Right.
So she was born the year before them, but in September. So like at the end of the year.
Right. So she would still be in the same year as them.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's like, yeah.
Right. That's what I meant. Like, she was already at Hogwarts.
Yeah, but like she was like barely in their same year.
Mm-hmm. Because that's how there's like the cutoff day, and it's just like everyone around that. Because I think if my birthday was any later in the year, I think that would make me be like in the grade below.
Because because Hogwarts starts in September and her birthday's in September. But Hogwarts starts before her birthday. So that's how she...
Oh, I see.
So like she turned... So she's 11 when Harry first goes to Hogwarts. But like within a few weeks she turns 12.
Mm-hmm.
So like pretty much the majority of the first year she's 12. And Harry and Ron are 11.
Thinking about them being actual children is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, thinking about what happens in the movie
Yeah.
and the books. Like, they're like, actual, just, like, kids.
Yeah, because the new HBO show that's coming out and, like, seeing all the... Because, like, filming started.
Mm-hmm.
And seeing, like, the cast. Like, I'm like... They are infants.
Also, I feel like this might be, like... This might be a hot take. I've not really heard anyone talking about it. But I just feel like I don't understand why they're remaking it. Because it's, like... Well, because why?
It's probably just a Harry Potter fan who wants to do it.
But I feel like any, like, diehard fan just doesn't really want remakes ever. Maybe that's just my opinion. Like, whenever I really like something, I don't want them to redo it because I like how it is and I like what it is.
For me, remakes are exciting because I want to see what they'll do different. And, like, I
Okay.
want to see how someone else sees it. Like, I want to see... I get so involved in the universe that I want more anywhere I can get it kind of thing.
Okay.
And so, like, even if it's just, like, a remake, like, I'm still getting different looks at it because it's, like, someone different is creating the same storyline, but, like, they're obviously doing different things with it. And, like, so it's, like, interesting to see. So, like, I'm
I guess I
probably
can
going to
understand
watch
that.
the show out of curiosity.
Yeah. I'm just like... Because then if you, like, go down the line, because then, like, a new younger audience will emerge with this new show.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to be like, that's Harry Potter, not the
Mhm.
original movies. And then from it as from an original fan perspective, that would be, like, upsetting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, that's not the classics. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's the other one. Like,
Yeah, but that happens with everything, and you can't really stop it.
well, like, my big thing was Monster High. So yours was Harry Potter, mine was Monster High.
Mm-hmm.
When they remade Monster High, I wasn't super excited about that because it's like, why are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know, it's just like I like it how it is and I don't really want it to be any different.
Yeah, I get that, but also the things you still like still exist.
That's true. And how
Just
other
because
people
they're...
view it doesn't affect how I view it.
And remakes and things, they're just growing it.
That's
They're
true.
not taking away, they're not replacing. You still have the things that you like from that franchise. So, like,
Yeah,
you
no.
don't have to be like, oh no, they're ruining everything. No, they're not. They're just adding to it.
That's true. So I guess remakes are fine.
Yeah. And the only people you're going to talk about, like, if you're, like, scared of, like, saying, like, oh, I'm a fan of Monster High, and then someone's like, that weird movie on Disney Channel or whatever it's on.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah. You can't, like, the only people you're going to be talking about it to will, one, know you already, and two, are probably not going to be, like, 12-year-olds. So so they're going to be like,
true.
so they're going to be like, oh, Monster High, like the dolls and, like, the movies from our childhood.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And I haven't seen the movie, so I don't even know.
Yeah. But I also like to look at it as like remakes and like spin-offs that like people just like create. Like they're just, I don't know. I like to think that they're probably just having fun, and they're just like creating, because like they're also a fan. They wouldn't be doing
Yeah.
it if they're not a fan. So it's like if I were to create like a remake of Stranger Things,
Mhm.
like I probably wouldn't literally ever, but like it's kind of the same thing as that. It's like, oh, I love this franchise so much, I want to see what I can do with it,
Yeah.
and like see where my creative mind goes with this thing that I've loved for so long.
I guess it's kind of like if I compare it to like a dream role in like a musical. You're like, I really
Mhm.
want to be in that musical, so then you do it,
Yeah.
and you're not the original,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna play it differently.
I think
Yeah.
that yeah, it's similar to like doing like a play or a musical. It kind of is that, like literally the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just like your brain doesn't comprehend that it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like you're watching, cuz like it's like the original cast of like the Harry Potter movies.
Hmm.
Like they're done with the show, and so like but like people still want it, and so like okay, we'll do it again kind of thing.
Yeah. That makes.
They're putting it back on Broadway.
Yeah. It's actually exactly the same. The only difference is like it's just film. It's just filmed. Like that's it. That's the only
Right.
difference.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like a little bit more, but there's not really.
There isn't. Like it's literally like it's just being like yeah.
Less people get to do their dream roles,
Yeah.
but the select few, they get it.
Mhm.
Well, that changes my mind on remakes, honestly.
Really?
I mean, pretty much for the most part. I mean, I might still be like, oh, they're gonna do it bad, but like you said, what I like is still there,
Mhm.
and it's not like it's gone. And even if the whole world moves on, I can still like it.
Yeah. Cuz even with like all the Disney princess remakes, that is like the most controversial remakes in the whole freaking century. I understand why people are so upset, cuz like I'm also like, oh, like why are you doing that kind of
Mm.
thing? But like at the end of the day, like it's just a movie,
Mm-hmm.
and like the original's still there, and like they're not
Yeah. You don't
taking
have to
away
watch
the
it.
original and replacing it with this new one. Like they're just adding on top of the original with a completely different mindset, I guess, and like creative way of doing it, which I think all of the Disney princess remakes I've watched and been like, yeah, that like is a good movie,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't watched Snow White. But that's like a little different because I just feel like, I don't know, I don't have a want to watch it.
Well, you don't really like Snow White anyway.
Yeah, I don't even like the original anyways, and neither does she. But
Well, I heard that movie was bad anyway.
I've also heard that. But I I
Are
think
we gonna get into this? Because I actually have like
I think I
talking points.
understand the dislike on this specific remake more than any other remakes.
Can
Yeah.
we get into this? Okay. Because I can see where you're coming from. However, in my opinion, I think that, well, I mean, overall, and like you already said, it's a movie and it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a movie. It's not a piece of like history that's being rewritten, you know,
Mhm.
like that was like some major achievement that is being like changed, you know, like,
Kinda.
well, not really, like it's not, anyway.
It's not important that it's happening, but like
Right.
it is.
Also,
Like Snow White was a big deal.
the movie, yeah, okay, true, but I think Because I actually had this conversation with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
I think that seeing someone that looks like you on TV is like so important.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially for little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And if this little kid already likes a character
Mm-hmm.
and now that character looks like them,
Mm-hmm.
that is just, I don't think it can compare. Like I don't think you can describe like how much that means to a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like not ever seeing anyone look like you on TV and then suddenly your favorite character does.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just, it gives you more confidence to be that. And I have experience with that, not necessarily for skin color, obviously,
Yeah.
but like this is like I have issues with my hair
Mm-hmm.
length. I really like it short, but sometimes I just don't feel like pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not very many like girls in movies that are portrayed as beautiful with short hair.
Mm-hmm.
And so when it does happen, it's amazing and it feels like, wait, I can do that?
Mm-hmm.
And so if you have like a character like that, it's really great.
Yeah.
And like you said, the original is still there
Mm-hmm.
and you can still go on. And there are several other Snow White remakes, live action.
Hmm.
So it's not like, well, I want a live action too, because there are some. Just not Disney. They're just other.
Yeah.
Like Mirror Mirror.
Oh, yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah, I think it was only such a big deal because it's Disney remaking their animated film.
Well, sure. But it's not even Disney's original story.
Yes, but they're remaking their Snow White. That's what they marketed.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining why that's why it's a big deal and that's why the others weren't. Because Disney Snow White was being remade by Disney live action. But I also get where you're coming from and I agree. Like, but also I think it is so important to see yourself on the screen and
Mhm.
people like you and like get representation. That's like the one of the biggest things of like film and TV is like you have to have representation of people.
Mm-hmm.
But also I feel like you can have representation with
Are you trying to say because of which story they chose?
yeah, like I'm saying if you want to show representation for specific people, choose a storyline that follows that. And like yes, they could have I haven't seen the movie so like maybe they talk about why she's not skin as white as snow. Maybe they just changed that part of the story and maybe like she's called Snow White for another reason, which is fine, like I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But with the original storyline, that's why she's called Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of like why she has that name, and that's basically the only part anyone cares about.
Yeah, which I can see that. I can. But you can also kind of make it to where it does make sense. Because if I don't know what.
Are you trying to say that if other people in her family are darker skinned than her?
Yeah, because
Okay,
then
but
she
then you
would
have
be.
to cast people that are darker skinned than her.
Like I said, I didn't see the movies.
But I saw the trailers.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Yes, I agree, but
So then they should have done a little better
can't.
in that aspect.
right. But like I said, they could have.
Are they trying to
changed-
pass her off as a white person?
I don't know.
Or did they make it make
I-
sense?
Like I said, I've never seen the movie. And also, like I said, they could have changed the story of how she got her name.
Yeah. I just think,
Which, if so, then it like genuinely doesn't matter because they just changed how she got her name,
mhm,
and like that's it.
you're just trying to say it from like a plot hole perspective.
Kind of, yeah. Like if they didn't change the reason, then like why is her name Snow White?
Yeah.
But also, there's so many. Like, I feel like for representation, it'd be even better to create a new story.
No, yeah, I do. I believe that everyone deserves to have their own story and not just everyone, like, just other people's story remasked. Like,
Mhm.
that's not. But, like, from, like, the perspective of the little kids that are Disney's target audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And also, it's one movie, and it's not like every single movie is like that, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like you're gonna do a little bit of everything, and a little bit of everything takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah. Because I remember, like, when Encanto came out, and, like, all the videos of, like, the little girls watching Encanto for the first time, and they're like, Mirabelle looks like me, and, like, they were so excited, and it was so cute, like, because, like, little girls' glasses, like,
Mm-hmm.
they were like, she's got glasses, and, like,
Yeah.
that's just adorable.
Mm-hmm.
And that may or may not have happened with Snow White. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe
I actually haven't seen too much on Snow White.
since it came out.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Like, I saw people talking about it when, like, the casting was announced, and then when, like, the press tour and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's, like, basically it.
Yeah. And that kind of follows back to the remake of Harry Potter again,
Mm-hmm.
because people are getting upset about that casting as well.
Are they?
Because if I remember correctly, Snape is cast as a black man.
Oh, yeah. The only, like, concern I've seen from that is because then Harry's dad, I don't remember his name, would then be, like,
James.
super racist to him because of how his character treats Snape.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've heard. But also, I don't remember how those characters interact.
I did think I heard that, but it didn't make sense to me because why would his race changing make
Because
him racist?
Because the way that he speaks to him already, and then, like, if you say the exact same thing, but now it's a white person talking to a black person, it seems racially motivated when it's just speaking about, like bloodlines and stuff, you know? It's like
Mhm.
mudblood and stuff. Because, like, that kind of is... I mean, it's not racist to say that someone's a mudblood, but, like, the
Right.
concept of it is very similar
Mhm.
to that. So it's, like, in the context.
I
Yeah.
agree, but also, are they trying to make it seem like being racist is worse than just being bullied?
I don't know. I've never... I'm just saying what somebody else said because I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't know enough to have my own opinion on that.
Yeah. Which, like, as, like, such a big fan, it is... it's gonna be different and like getting used to, like, what is that word? Like, you have to get used to it.
Adapt.
Okay, sure. You have to adapt to the new ways.
It will be different.
Yeah. Because, like, as we know Snape, he's, like, all greasy and pale and ugly,
That's so mean.
according to the books.
Right.
And, like, he has, like, a pointy, like, nose that, like, curves out and, like, hooks. And, like a lot of people are saying that, out of every single character, Snape was the most detailed look-wise in the books. And so that's like their excuse for being upset about the casting. But also, they probably could have said that about every single character.
Yeah. But also, I think the franchise needs a little diversity anyway.
Oh, for sure. Everyone,
nothing.
even who is upset about Snape's casting, is saying that. They're just saying, why'd you choose him?
Right. Just like choose a different person.
Yeah, they're like, choose Hermione, choose... Like,
which, according to J.K. Rowling, Hermione is black anyway.
Yeah, she freaking says whatever she wants.
I know, according to her, like, backtrack. She's like, no, she's black, I promise.
She literally does whatever the hell she's saying. She's crazy.
Imagine it's like biblically accurate Harry Potter, and it's just all the things she claims were true the whole time. So it's like Dumbledore's gay and like all the other things that I never heard or something like that. So it's like that's exactly how the new remake is gonna be.
Oh yeah, oh my gosh.
That would be so interesting, actually.
Yeah. But anyways, like lots of people were saying like Hermione or Dumbledore or like anyone. But like but like also Snape's character doesn't come from him being pale and greasy.
Right.
So like it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, like that has no effect. I guess it just makes him look more like dead and like makes him look like
Being
creepier.
pale.
Yeah. Cuz and like greasy hair and like just generally off-putting to make him seem more like suspicious and evil.
Yeah.
But also anybody can look suspicious and evil.
Yeah.
I mean, I had never equated those... Equated? Is that the right word?
I've never heard that word before.
I think that's the right word, but I'm going to say another word just in case. Associated that description that you gave for Snape to Snape. Like I'd never... Like when I watched the movies, I was never like, wow, he's really pale, or wow, his hair's greasy, or wow, he's ugly. Like I never thought any of those things. And so, and I was still suspicious of him.
Yeah.
So it can still work.
It's all about just how you play the character.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I think it would be better if they, like, I think I would enjoy the series more if they don't try to recreate how the characters were played in the movies, like how those actors did it, you know?
Yeah.
Like I hope that they don't do that. I hope they do their own take
version.
And like from the like just the description that they get, or like if they read the books or something like that, instead of watching the movies and trying to do what they did.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people do that, and it's just never, like, you can tell that they're just trying to copy that actor from before. And it's not as fun to watch, because then you're just reminded of the other one.
Yeah. It's going to be so interesting. I think I'm wanting to watch it, like, the reason I want to watch it the most is because I'm so interested to see it progress. Because, like, they're already signed on for 7 seasons, so, like, they're doing the whole entire storyline. And so these literal 11-year-old kids
have signed their life away.
Are going to grow up before our eyes. And by the time it's over, they're going to be like 18 years old.
Fingers crossed it actually goes year by year and not like gets delayed and then they are actually like 26 at the end.
Yeah.
Cause that happened with Stranger Things, but also didn't that happen with the original movies anyway? Like they aged up a little bit faster than the movies came out.
Probably.
I just think it would be really cool to have a progression like that, like actually like in line.
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. It's not the end of the world.
Because it's also probably going to get a little more difficult to film so quickly too.
Mm-hmm. Also, they're still in school, real school, so they've got to balance that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thought there was more.
I just started thinking about something else.
But anyways, I was thinking about that game show earlier.
Yeah.
Because, like, that was so fun to watch.
I remember being like, oh, it's probably going to just be, like, regular trivia and everyone's going to know and it's going to be the easiest game ever. But then I, like, watched it and the questions were, like, what was the number on the candles in the background?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you would expect.
Yeah, and I liked how it was, like, the houses against each other and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Who won?
I think Hufflepuff did.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, because they're freaking awesome. That would have been really funny. That would have been so funny if they just totally didn't, like, do anything with the actual points and they just did, like, Slytherin almost wins and then Gryffindor actually wins and then
gosh, that would have been terrible. I
I
remember like literally
really funny.
cheering from the rooftops whenever Gryffindor got out.
You are a Gryffindor hater.
Yep.
Don't tell Wesley.
Classic Slytherin.
Yeah, classic. What if we did this whole episode in a British accent, actually?
Let's start from the beginning.
So, yeah. Classic Slytherin. I'm getting us right back into where we were.
Okay.
So. Yeah, there's like a lot of media for this.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's an immersive world in Universal. And that's pretty cool.
Harry Potter is ginormous.
I think Harry Potter has... Well, this is okay, restart. For the diehard fans, Harry Potter is more than just the story of the chosen boy who lived. Like, it's way more than that. And honestly, when I think about Harry Potter, I'm not thinking about the movies. I'm thinking about the universe.
Mm-hmm.
And, like,
Same.
everything that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thinking about this journey that this 11-year-old boy is going on.
Yeah.
Like, yes, that is really cool, like, interesting storyline, but that's not what a lot of people are obsessed with. And I think that is where a lot of the, like, misconception is, because a lot of people are like, oh, that's really cringy and weird. You're just obsessed with this wizard boy.
Yeah.
But, like, that's why it absolutely sucks when franchises are titled after a character.
Oh, yeah.
I literally hate it so much.
Yep.
So then I guess you could say I like the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Which is what a lot of people like.
Mm-hmm.
And, or at least what I have gathered.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, a lot of people think it's, like, cringy and weird because everyone just says, I like Harry Potter. So it's, like, these adults with, like, this weird obsession of this kid story.
Yeah.
But that's not what it is.
No,
And kind of in
so
the same
much
vein
more.
as, like, Disney adults.
Yeah.
It's, like, it's not the stories, it's the feeling that you get when it happens, and it's the world, it's the immersiveness.
Yes.
It's not just the weird little details. Like,
only pea brains think it's that.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's been so long. Like, I grew out of my like Harry Potter phase, and like it was such a big, giant part of my life. And it's like crazy to look back because like it was everywhere. Like
No, like, actually anything you ever touched or received was
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Like
I couldn't escape it, and
you didn't want to.
I didn't want to. And anyone who knew me knew I liked Harry Potter.
Yeah. And
You couldn't like look at me without being like, "Oh, he likes Harry Potter."
you had so much merch. Like, you had a Slytherin backpack, you had a Gryffindor backpack, and you hate Gryffindors.
Yeah.
Like, you had, like, it got to the point, like, the gift giving thing got to the point where I was starting to feel bad for getting you a Harry Potter thing, every single time I got you a gift, because I was like, wow, this is a lot, and he's probably like, I actually don't want everything to be Harry Potter, but
Yeah.
you did. So
I did, and then I started slowly growing out of it, and then being like, why is everyone only getting me Harry Potter stuff? I want other things too.
right.
And
So that's when you became hard to shop for.
oh wow.
Easy hard, I would say.
Yeah.
It's like such a weird thing because it's so difficult, but so incredibly easy.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it honestly could be getting people like Christmas and birthday gifts. Like getting Christmas and birthday gifts for people who are easy to shop for is actually the hardest.
right, because you have to
Because
get
then-
something like big.
Yeah, because then you have to find the one thing that stands out.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Because
you
they're
want-
gonna like everything.
they're gonna
want
like
it.
everything, so you want to get them something that they'll like be like, wait, this is something I never even expected.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways,
I mean, like, our light switch in here is
oh yeah,
Lumos and Nox, because that used to be the light switch in your bedroom.
yeah. I used to literally, like, you could quiz me on anything Harry Potter and I would know it instantly. I literally knew we were doing Harry Potter trivia when I was like, had just freshly read like the books.
Mm-hmm.
And like I got every single question right. And like
wow.
like I remember being so like excited and like happy and proud because like I was doing it with my family. And like when I like one of the questions was literally like, what was the name of this teacher who did this? Like, and it was book specific and like I knew her name. Like
Good thing you had.
and
Good thing you just read it, because before that you wouldn't have known.
right. And like I remember like my family was just like so like impressed and they were like, how did you know that?
You and my mom should do like a showdown today. We'll have like a buzzer moment.
Is
Like
she
we'll
also rusty?
yeah.
Okay, good.
I mean, we're about to watch the movies, so we'll do the quiz first, the game show. Actually, I want to make it a whole game show, so I'm gonna get into it, and then we're gonna watch the movie, so it'll be like, oh, that's the answer. See, it's right there.
Right. Yeah. Like, wow. Harry Potter was just such a big part. Like I still have a shelf in my room dedicated to Harry Potter because like it was so big in my life that like I can't like just let it go.
Yeah,
Like there has to be something Harry Potter in
And
there to
that's-
represent.
yeah. It's a part of you and your childhood, so it's like that's why. I mean, I have a little bit of Riverdale in my room because like I'm not obsessed with it anymore, but I was, and it's just a big part of how I became who I am.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you got to keep it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I still haven't like officially watched the last two movies, because I've only, and when I say only, I really mean it. I have only watched the Harry Potter movies in marathon form. So, and marathon as in like start in the morning, end at nighttime marathon. Like not just consecutive days, like genuine binging the movies. So, I've seen the first one a million times, and I just lose focus as the movies go, so I've seen them less and less. But I've seen them the same amount of times. It's just like paid attention less and less. So by the time I get to the last movie, I am in a different room. Like I'm not in there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if I ever will watch the last movie. 'Cause I mean, I would just have to make it different days.
Yeah.
To watch all of them, because that's just watching anything for that long, unless it's like a TV show that you're really invested in. It's so hard.
Yeah. I remember that I used to be so like into just marathons. I still love marathons. They're so fun. But like in our basement we used to have like a beanbag and like the projector. But I would like marathon Harry Potter like by myself like daily down there.
That's crazy. I remember that there was this one like month where we had 3 Harry Potter marathons.
It's because I really wanted to get to the last part, but we could never start anywhere but the first.
Yeah, so we had to watch it 3 times to try to watch the last movie.
Yeah.
That's so much.
Yeah, I definitely am feeling in the mood of like making a wand, drinking butterbeer, quizzing my brain on Harry Potter facts. So, yeah.
So we gotta go do that
we have
right
to go
now.
do it
So we
immediately.
gotta dip.
So, thank you so much for watching or listening or whatever it is you're doing, and we will catch you next week.
Bye. What if we did like in the beginning it's like I solemnly swear I'm up to no good, and then when we close it it's mischief managed. I don't think I want that.
Just say it right now.
Mischief managed.